everyone receive is a reflection of
Welcome. Part 2, I think, is on the cards for today. I want to talk about something that just came into my mind just previously. Another conspiracy. I don't know whether people will see it, whether you believe it. So I ask you to entertain your moment. An idea that I had wasn't really about anything in particular, about control. Do you believe they have the capability or the weaponry to send a frequency wave to a specific individual and use that to control them, to give them ideas or signals or behavior traits? I find it interesting that a hypnotist can hypnotize people through certain emotions or sounds or traits. Maybe it's natural ability. And all those things where you are able to get someone to do something through hypnosis or through means of other supernatural ways. This control of someone was also highlighted in the Kingsman. The ability to make people do things either through sound or technology. So my hypothetical of today, what if all of the previous years, our COVID, our health, all of these sorts of things, what if those injections were a mere input into your body? There's been many people on that side talk about how they put small little chips inside them. That was the conspiracy. That was the label. Seems to be forgotten. The longer things go on, the more things happen. People have forgotten it was a trial for 5 years. Still on it until 2025. Anything's possible from that, but let's, for if you will, human being. Let's say there was a chip inside that attached itself to a particular part of you. It's what they were designed for, it's what they were built for. Alien tech, you might say. Would that have the capability to turn on or control someone? Would they be able to signal that person, either through the television or through a phone or any means necessary? Maybe a satellite, maybe a weapon. If you were able to do that on a mass scale, you do have a zombie apocalypse of basically zombies. People who are possibly still there, but controllable. I find it fascinating how everything associated to this was for your DNA, or from your brain, or from your mind, or areas that were targeted for specific things. So if they have the capability, maybe they had it years before, we don't know. Do you believe they can then control that person, speak through them? It's a similar concept as if, say, a spirit were to walk into someone and control them, like in the movie Ghost. That's sort of, you see some psychics be able to channel certain people, it's a similar thing. So what if now the human being was a channel? A tunable humanoid that they can control, or they can change the station, or do anything like that. What is the possibility of that, I ask you? I think it's plausible. Have you ever looked at someone and one day they are like this, and then the next day they are a completely different person? Or they say certain things, or they react in a way that is not them. these are uncanny times. Anything is possible. And then they go back the next day as if nothing happened. What if it is capable? How would that change the perception on how people see the world? Would it show you how dark and sinister the people in power really were to retain their power? What if it was all about a rising in consciousness, so they were to take as many people with them as possible? What if that is a part of it? And that was their plan? It's possible. But you see, as with everything, you can heal. You can change certain parts of it. And free will to choose whether they do one thing or another, or to come to terms with it now. They're all up to the individual. But that is them, and you are you. And I ask you this. If it's possible, do you believe it? Do you think it is that far-fetched that maybe it's something different? Or maybe one is a conspiracy theorist? I wonder. So with that, I leave you with peace and love. Take care.